Yo, what's good, y'all? Man, we got Spider-Man No Way Home. Surprise news: Ant-Man 3 first look, screen 6 details, and more. Man, leave a like to my channel. Hit the bell if you're new. And I think I know what you're talking about because it was linked out. You know what I'm saying? Electro, Green Goblin on poster. I think from another country they linked it out and type shit. So I think I know what you're talking about though. I did saw that shit. I'm like, damn, why they trending for? And it was like a poster like of all three of them, Electro, Goblin. And who else? Wait, Electro, Goblin, and Dr. Octopus. You know, Dr. Octopus and shit. So yeah. But from a different country, you know, they just link shit out. So yeah. But yeah, leave likes to my channel and yeah, let's get it.
Now our feature presentation.
I feel like he about to hang up it now.
Hello movie fans, thanks so much for clicking on episode Side Flick. My name is Chris. I want to start off by saying thank you so much guys for helping me hit 400k subscribers.
Oh, he did it. Okay. Hey, congratulations, man. 400k.
I'm eternally grateful for every single one of
I almost close that 2k mark. No cap. Almost close that 2k.
you who tune in to watch my videos, whether those be the horror movie ones, the news videos, or when I try new things. Either way, I just want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. And I didn't get all Christmased out for no reason and gain all this weight. Did it on purpose, yeah. To celebrate me getting 400k, I want to give a little thank you to you fans out there. So I will be picking several people. I'm not sure how many. Honestly, it'll be until I think I've spent enough money, but I'll be picking several people in the comment section and buy them Spider-Man No Way Home tickets. So if you're someone who still hasn't got their tickets, or you have a big family and think you might not be able to afford it, go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment down below you'd like to be entered, and I'm just going to start picking a bunch of people. Alright, but enough about that. Let's get into all the news we got to discuss here today, because of course, since I brought up Spider-Man, we're going to be talking about Spider-Man. We have some character villain posters that dropped. Not just that, but the shocking news that it looks like the people who are seeing Spider-Man No Way Home today, the press, are only going to see half the movie. Then we got our first look.
Oh yeah, I heard that shit. I heard that shit on notification though. They ain't gonna watch, like, so people like doing screening and shit. They said they ain't gonna watch all the movie. They gonna watch half the movie. That's damn. That's crazy though, man. That's like that's kind of like a tease though. That's kind of like a tease though, like. Cause I think they doing that because they know that they gonna link the shit out. They smart though. They smart. I know why they did that. Cause they know people gonna link that bitch out and say, "Oh yeah, Andrew." If y'all still believe that shit, Andrew Toby in the movie, or somebody, you know what I mean. So they smart for doing that. They smart because they know like any other movie they probably link. They probably like, yeah, watch the whole movie, like Venom. You know what I mean, screening or. But they know Spider-Man screening, for they know people gonna link that bitch out. You know, regardless. So it's like that's good they did that shit.
Ant-Man 3 and some promo art. Scream 5 already planning to get another sequel. That along with so much more. So I'm gonna need you movie fans to give me your opinions down below with everything we discuss here today. Don't just tell.
Hey, you know what's better than a $5,000 PC? What? A $5,000 PC that costs $0. It's time.
Tell me about Spider-Man, let me know about everything else. So starting off here with something nobody probably cares about, but I want to talk about it. It was announced by Deadline in the week that director Alex Rivera is set to write and direct Zorro 2.0, which is going to be a reboot of the Zorro character. Now
who's Zorro?
Before we skip away from this story, I gotta tell you about this damn plot. The plot details go as the film reimagines the iconic character as Oscar de la Vega, a young undocumented hacker known as Zorro, and that's O with zeros, while fighting back against a secret government unit that attacked his mother. He discovers a high-tech conspiracy that threatens not only his family, but the world. Batman's parents didn't die for this! Because true Batman fans will know that his parents got shot after watching Zorro. And look, I want to be fair and give every movie a shot, but I am such a big fan of the Antonio Banderas.
Oh, you talking about this movie? I know this movie though.
Zorro movies. I'm curious how this will turn out, but naming the movie Zorro 2.0 is gonna make people think this is a sequel. Also, why did you make him a hacker? Either way, throw it off to you guys. How do you feel about Zorro getting a reboot and him becoming a hacker? Moving on to another movie here that you guys are probably going to think is ridiculous, but it might turn out amazing. We got here the news that Scary Stories to Tell from the Dark director, Andre Overdahl, hopefully I pronounced that right, he will be adapting a horror movie based off tarot cards. Deadline reports that the project is set to be a high concept thriller, turning tarot cards into a movie. Look, if we've had movies about Ouija boards, or hell, they're still in development with that horror movie Magic 8 Ball with Blumhouse, wonder when that's happening. I'm kind of curious how this will turn out. There is some potential in here. I've been someone who's gone to a tarot card reading. I've been a sucker, I know. Only reason I'm giving this a shot is because of the director, since I actually enjoyed Scary Stories to Tell from the Dark, and they're still set to make a sequel on that movie. Hopefully now he can show us non-PG-13 horror. How are you guys feeling about tarot cards getting a movie? Moving on, talking about some Scream 5, good old 5 cream. It's still the movie that's on one of my most anticipated lists for next year. And not only did we get the amazing news that, of course, the movie will be rated R as expected, but sometimes you never
Oh, that's good. Rated R, yeah. That's beautiful.
know with these damn studios. But we also got comments from co-director Tyler Gillette, who was following me on Twitter before I lost my damn Twitter account. Hopefully you follow me back, Mr. Gillette. But he goes ahead and talks about the future of the franchise, making it very clear they have plans for a sequel. He goes ahead and says, the new cast of characters is so wonderful. The legacy cast, they're so wonderful. I think what we discovered and what screenwriter Guy and James is they found a real reason for the next story to exist. We know that there's more gas in the tank and there are more stories to be told in Woodsboro about these characters for sure. And honestly, it should be no surprise. If you resurrect an iconic horror movie like Scream, you're not just gonna do it for one movie. The franchise is built for multiple sequels. But you gotta admit, now on the 5th film, it's getting kind of weird that there's just always gonna be someone dressing up like Ghostface going after these people. I really hope they actually already sat down and maybe did a 3-movie plan, and we'll see the little planting of the seeds in Scream 5 about what is to come in the future. But part of me feels like it probably won't be with the legacy characters. They'll retire them off, close their chapters, and then we'll be following all these new people. Other than that, he does mention more stories to be told in Woodsboro, so I guess that kind of lets it slip that they have plans to make Scream 6 takes place in Woodsboro, and that kind of surprises me. I'm actually open to the idea of them going to different locations like they sometimes did in the franchise, where they went to a college campus or they went to LA. But if they're gonna stay in Woodsboro, let's just hope the story makes sense. How are you guys feeling on the directors having plans for more Scream movies? Moving on now to talk about some superhero stuff right here. We got our first look of some promotional artwork involved with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. We had a photo that was released online by Ace Rule, who is a stunt double that works with Marvel. He was set to be one of the creatures in Eternals, and now he's hinting he's going to be something else in Ant-Man. But he also went ahead and showed us his stunt team shirts that have the helmet of Scott Lang broken up with the reflection of Kang.
Man, Kang, like, he about to go crazy. I see you, Kang. Kang about to go stupid on this scene right here. Shit, they ain't bust the fuck out of this mask. No cap.
Conquer. Now, a couple things to note about this. This doesn't mean this is officially licensed art. We have seen this with Spider-Man No Way Home, where sometimes the stunt team or the crew members will Photoshop shirts themselves and just kind of hand it out to each other as a remembrance for everything they went to, which is why we saw some of the Spider-Man No Way Home merch having cosplay costumes in the t-shirts. It's not official, but it's pretty obvious why they chose an Andrew Garfield costume to be part of that crew shirt. So even though this might not be officially licensed and it could just be a creative member on the stunt team who Photoshopped these together, I think it's still a great indication to what we can expect in Ant-Man 3, and to me it shows this movie's gonna be dark. Okay, I've been thinking this for the longest time. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is gonna do what Thor did with Thor 3
Got Kang that bitch? What bitch about to go crazy?
Ragnarok, where they reinvented the character, switched up the style, and did something that people ended up liking. Now, I don't think they'll go full colorful and wacky like they did with Thor 3. In fact, I think they'll do the opposite and start making the Ant-Man movies a lot darker than we expect. And I feel like that's a needed change. I love the first Ant-Man movie a lot, and I was kind of meh on Ant-Man 2. So they're wanting to switch up some style. How are you guys feeling about this promo art with Ant-Man 3, and what do you think it entails for the movie? And since we're on the Marvel train and showing some leaked stuff, I'll just throw this in here real quick. We also got a leaked Lego set for Doctor Strange 2 Multiverse of Madness with some official promotion.
I want to challenge you to a holla duel. Let's scan and go.
Then let's do it.
I'm out.
Art on the box that
they got a Lego set.
that showcases Doctor Strange, America Chavez, Wanda, and Wong. Other than Spider-Man
They got Wanda in this bit. Oh yeah, I forgot Wanda is in Doctor Strange.
No Way Home, I am just wildly curious to see the way Doctor Strange 2 turns out, because it is just supposed to be Cameo City with so many universes that we're gonna
it's supposed to be X-Men, supposed to be X-Men. It's supposed to be a lot of shit in multiverse. It might be like a 3-hour movie. seen all this shit before, but I ain't gonna lie. But shit, you know, we see when the trailer come out. Cause they supposed to come out February. Supposed to come out January, but they pushed it back. So probably February or March, some type of shit. I don't know.
To be traveling to, especially with Sam Raimi attached as a director. Now, as far as this monster goes, some people have noted that on the box they have him named as Gargantos, and that's kind of weird because lately we've been hearing that Doctor Strange 2 will actually have the villain of Shumagorath. The funny thing being that these two characters kind of look identical, at least with us not knowing what the MCU is going to be doing, so it could still be that this giant eye tentacle monster could be the bad guy for Doctor Strange. I just can't wait to see if this movie makes any sense with all the rumors we've been hearing about it. How do you guys feel about this Lego set for Doctor Strange 2?
Spider-Man is in fact Peter Parker.
My entire
Oh yeah, some new footage. Yeah, we did that shit
You
yesterday.
make it so that Mysterio never revealed my identity.
You ready?
Whoa, hang on. What just happened?
Well, I shut that spell down. We started getting visitors.
Looks like we got competition.
From every universe.
I promise I'll fix this.
Exclusively at movie theater.
Alright, now moving us to Spider-Man No Way Home talk. I do just want to say thank you guys who have been following along with my reviews of the Spider-Man movies. I've already done the first 3 Sam Raimi films. That's been a lot of fun. But here with Spider-Man No Way Home, we got some cool updates.
Yeah.
Some international character posters have dropped, and this has been something I've been dying to see, man. I want some character posters of the villains in this movie. And here, going one by one, we have Dr. Octopus that I think looks really bad.
That look good, though.
These
Octopus look good,
Spider-Man
no
No
cap.
Way Home posters have just been absolutely terrible. To the point now we're staring at these, I don't even know whether to love them or hate them. I'm actually on the side of thinking these are kind of dope, especially the Electro one. It's kind of cool seeing his arc reactor there, and I can't wait to see how they're going to explain this in the movie, as well as if we're going to get a scene of him building this suit and how it affects his powers. But I think the one that looks absolutely the most stunning is this Green Goblin one, of that costume just looking so amazing. I know some people are pissed off that they did the thing that they do with the Tom Holland Spider-Man suits and cover it with a layer of CGI, but I feel like it does modernize it enough to where if they didn't do that, we could obviously tell it was made of plastic and foam. All I'm begging to see now is Funko, please reveal to me what the other No Way Home pops look like and which villains you decided to do. But the other thing we have to discuss with Spider-Man No Way Home that is kind of blowing my mind, late last night it was reported by Big Screen Leaks, who has had some reliable scoops in the past, is coming out and saying that the people who are set to watch Spider-Man No Way Home today, because that's when we were told that today would be the first screenings, the press will actually only be...
Wait, today it's a screening? Wait, the press won't be seeing all the Spider-Man Home tomorrow. So it's tomorrow? What, today? Tomorrow? Or today? Saturday? Type shit. But no, they smart though, because I mean they gonna link that shit out. If they do, I mean, what they doing? Press? What they say? Press? Oh, okay, not fans. But I mean, they still gonna link that bitch out though. The
shown
press.
the first 40 minutes of the movie and not the entire film. Now, I do just want to make clear before we continue to talk about this story, right now it is not 100%
Clear up clear up to some confusion. I stand by the fact that the full movie won't be shown. I don't know exactly how much will be shown, but I heard around 40 minutes. This is being done to prevent certain sport. That's what I was saying, though, man, because they know how people is, man. It could be the press, it could be the fans, it could be anybody, folks. They gonna come to Twitter, guys, only say or Reddit, which one, and link that bitch out. You know what I mean? And us as a youth, you know what I mean? We gonna, you feel me? Go out and say, yeah, this was in the, you know what I mean? So, of course. You know what I mean? If they do that shit, you know what I mean? Now any other movie they could show the whole movie, but Spider-Man that's different. You know, they can't do that. You feel me? Because you know we can't be surprised, man. So let's go. They do that if it is true. You know what I mean? I don't know, but yeah, if it is though, that's good.
confirmed. But I had several people who are
That's
more
good.
professional
It
critics
is.
in
It
the
is.
industry that
No
actually
cap.
work for outlets go ahead and reach out to me that's exactly what they heard too, that they will not be shown the full
Yeah, I
movie.
mean,
And
that's-
one of the reasons is
that's
because I
beautiful.
don't know if you guys were aware of this. When Eternals came out, a journalist who works for Variety, like an actual reputable news station, as soon as he got out of his screening for Eternals, he tweeted out what the post-credit scene was and basically
Yeah, everybody did that shit. When the Turners had a little red carpet shit, everybody was tweeting out, linking shit on YouTube. Bruh, it was like a whole mess. Facts. That's what they know. Like Spider-Man getting linked out. Oh, they gonna say yeah, post credit scene linked out. You know what I mean? Like we were like, what? And that's gonna fuck it up for people that's watching it. You know what I mean? So you know. So Eternals, they already linked Eternals already. I ain't really see the shit, but I won't be surprised. But yeah, some of the shit they already fat linked that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. No
for a bunch of fans. Plus, we also saw what happens when Andy Serkis went ahead and screamed Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage. There were spoilers everywhere.
Oh yeah, Venom, same way Venom facts. I ain't watched them, but yeah, it was there. It was a lot of that shit.
After that fan screening, it seems that Sony really does not want that to happen for Spider-Man No Way Home, so they're only going to show the critics the first 40 minutes of the movie.
But they're trying to get all their money too. Facts. They're trying to get all their money.
And with that footage, they'll be able to go ahead and do some interviews, talking to Tom Holland, Zendaya, and Jacob. And there's really only been one other time when they did this. I think it was either for Infinity War or Avengers Endgame, where they only showed critics half the movie, and that was to protect people from spoilers. Now, some theories on this, if it's true, man, you're gonna hate.
If it's true though, then that's good though.
Hate me for saying this, so get ready to throw them tomatoes. Imagine if they did this because Andrew and Toby are actually not in the movie, and they do not want the press going out and saying, yo, they're actually not in the movie.
I mean, I ain't believe him in the first part. They talk about Andrew Griffin and Toby. I ain't believe that shit in the first part. If they in the movie, I don't give a fuck. They in the movie, you know what I'm saying? They not in the movie, I don't give a fuck, because I wasn't the one to be hyping up. Like, real
and
shit.
Ticket sales will really go down after that. That is like the fear I have in the back of my mind. Obviously, you guys know I'm like 99% certain they're in the movie. But the negative side of me is like,
yeah, I'm 0% they not in the movie. They not in the movie. I'm 0%. But when I see it though, next 2 weeks, then I'll be like, I bet. But right now, I don't believe shit y'all saying. No cap. Real shit though.
man, what if that's the reason they're not actually in the film and they don't want people to know that they're not in it? Other than that, the obvious reason is because they don't want any scenes about Toby and Andrew getting leaked out there with details and plot synopsis, because that's what fans kind of most want to see. It is the worst kept secret in Hollywood, but at the same time, there's a lot of people out there who are a little unsure they might be in it, and that's enough curiosity for someone to be buying a ticket and trying to go see it as soon as possible. So we'll find out by the end of today or come tomorrow.
I
want to see the entire film. Either way, if major spoilers come out, please do not be sending them to me, and I will not be making a video on it. We've gotten so
they coming out. So they doing screenings tomorrow. You already know they gonna do live video. I might stay tuned to it. Shit, I ain't gonna
Spider-Man No Way Home. It's time we save as many surprises as we can.
I might stay tuned to it.
Leave me your guys' thoughts and theories on that. What do you think of the character posters for Spider-Man No Way Home and the possibility that the press will only be shown 40 minutes of the movie? Anything and everything, be sure to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at 3C Films or on TikTok at 3C Films. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.
But yeah though, man. Leave a like to my channel, hit the bell new. That was Spider-Man No Way Home news. M3 first look, screen 6 details, man, and some more he showed and shit. Man, hey, leave a like, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.